Hello again from the Netherlands. This is a little bit a polarizing video because a lot of people will not agree with me and other people will agree. But the title is Why Don't I Buy Any Dupes Anymore? In the past I bought several dupes, and if you go back in the history of my channel you will see that I bought a lot of dupes. But I have some problems with it and I will tell you why. First, dupes are, the positive things about dupes is that if you want to smell something from a fragrance which is much too expensive, you buy a dupe. For example, you buy something like Camera instead of Angel Share or something. If you think Angel Share is too expensive, you buy a Camera and you get a kind of fragrance which is in the same ballpark of as the Kilian Angel Share. You can buy maybe 10 or 8 bottles as a dupe for one bottle of an original. That's the positive thing about dupes. To my opinion, the most important negative thing about it is something. If you have a bottle and you want to sell it, then you, on a second-hand market, then prices go down. I will give you one example. I bought this one 1 year ago for 62 euros. Now they are online for around 20 euros. So you have a loss of 40 euros, but that's not all. Nobody will buy it from you for 20 euros because if they can get it fully sealed on a discount site for the same price, they will buy it on a discount site for the same price. So it's the value of this is going down through the time, and you will not be able to sell it anymore, only for a very low price, and then you can better hold it in your collection. The problem really with these things is that they are hyped, and then when they are hyped on YouTube, Insta or TikTok, a lot of people are buying them, prices go high, and as soon as they are not hyped anymore, prices are starting to get down. And if you are 1 to 2 years further in the history, then you will see that prices go further down. And if you want to sell the bottle, then you have the problem that you have a lot of loss of value. If you buy a niche fragrance, for example, I will say a Reflection Man or something from Amouage, prices will stay or go up. And that's with a lot of fragrance. If you buy an exclusive fragrance of Dior, prices will only develop more and not decrease. So that's the problem with it. What's another problem with these fragrances is I'm getting very quick bored of them. This is a summer fragrance and I first thought it was good. It's Carus Blue Spice from Katlatch. It's a nice fragrance for the summer and it's supposed to be a dupe or clone of Imagination from Louis Vuitton. The only problem with Imagination from Louis Vuitton is that there's an ingredient in it which is exclusively made for Louis Vuitton and is not allowed to be used in other fragrances. So what you get is an 80% clone or 90% clone, but you never get the original. Now is the original 10 times more expensive, but I know a lot of people who buy refills of Imagination, and for this one I wouldn't buy a refill. You see, I didn't use very much, maybe 5 or 6 full wears, and I decanted something. but then I get bored of it, and that's with a lot, especially the summer fragrances of dupes. I'm very quick getting bored of them. And then if you want to sell them off, this one I paid 54 euros as it was released. Now you get it for 24 euros in a new package sealed. So if you want to sell it, it's not you're not able to sell it for a nice price, because you won't get it. People will then buy a new one, and that's my big problem with dupe fragrances. You must use them fully for yourself. If you want to sell a bottle second-hand, after 1 or 2 years, the value has decreased in such a way that you better can hold it in your collection. And as I said, because of this synthetic composition of most of these dupe fragrances, in some way I'm always getting bored of it, and I want to get rid of them. And so at the moment I only buy vintage fragrances or niche fragrances which are a little bit more exclusive, or discontinued fragrances. But I stopped buying clones and dupes, because as soon as the trend is over, prices are decreasing, value is going down, and there's coming another dupe, and then people are running ahead of that. You see that a lot of brands also give bottles away to influencers to sell their products, and as soon as the highest point of this selling is gone, you see the prices drop, and that's then they come with new fragrances. As you see, how many Rassasi flankers in the moment are made. That's terrible. I think 10 or 15 in 1 year, and prices of this and also the original, which was I think in Corona they were at some time no more available, and you paid around 70-80 euros for that. And now all those bottles go, as soon as they are hyped, after a few months they go down to 20 euros or something. So that's my problem with dupes. And especially also what another point is the depth of the fragrance and how a fragrance develops. I had for a few weeks ago I had the fragrance My of Vogue Perfumery, and that's a fragrance which develops. You get a complete different vibe the whole day, and if you wear it another day, you get another vibe in this. Those fragrances have depth, have a very good composition from a perfumer which has made a lot of effort in it, and those fragrances are, to my opinion, from the quality, so much better than your Middle Eastern dupes. Then there are some other very cheap dupes which you can get in souvenir shops and something. So such fragrances I wouldn't buy at all, because they then say they have a number and say that you get a 100% copy of something, like a fragrance of zoologist or something, and if you smell it, it's only a very cheap watered down something which is 20-30% in the neighborhood and doesn't last, of this ballpark of then zoologist fragrances. So those fragrances I wouldn't wear at all. I don't say that you must not buy clones, because I know people don't have the budget and want to have something similar as the original. People who are satisfied with that should buy it, but I personally don't buy any clones anymore, and a lot of clones which are also expensive. So then I prefer to buy more bottles and prefer to buy good quality and less is more what concerning perfume. So I hope you like this video. Please let me know what your opinion about this this issue is. So if you want to tell something, if you don't agree with me, everything is okay. Don't feel offended. I understand it, but that's my personal opinion. And if you have another opinion, no problem. Leave your comments in the comment section, and I hope to experience from you your opinion. So I hope you liked this video. Please follow me on TikTok, Insta, and YouTube, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.